This shift in your sales process will absolutely help you generate more revenue in your business. And it's going to surprise you on how easy it is. Hello, I'm Althea McIntyre. Welcome to Althea TV. So I know that you want to operate in overflow. You want to generate more income in your business with ideal high-level clients. And I'm making the assumption here that you already have a sales process in place that will bring qualified leads to you. So you're on a phone call with qualified leads. If you don't, and you want to learn what some of those are, just leave a comment below and I'll make sure to create a video about that at another time. But today, we're going to talk about this slight shift that's going to help you generate more income in your business quicker than you thought. So let me tell you a true story. I was having a conversation with someone, and the conversation shifted. And they said to me, Althea, I wasn't ready to hire you in the past, but I believe I'm ready now. And they started talking about some struggles that they were having in their business, struggles that my ideal clients have. And so it was at the end of a long conversation we had. So I said, let's schedule a conversation to have another time so I can learn more about you and your business. But as I said that, they kept on talking. And I realized at that moment, I needed to shift, right? I needed to shift because the conversation was now a sales conversation. It had shifted because the prospect had shifted it, right? They did not go through my normal sales process. In fact, I was actually telling them to have another conversation. And, in hindsight, why would I do that? They were ready to talk about it now. So I changed my posture and I changed, how I was listening and what I was saying. And I really listened to what they were saying and what they weren't saying so that I could truly discern and have Holy Spirit help me if I could help this individual. And so I need you to be sensitive to when you're in a conversation and it is now a sales conversation. And so that you too can shift and show up as a leader, helping a prospect discern and as well as yourself if you are a right solution for them. And so in the conversation, I said, I could help you. And this is how I would, because I knew I could help them. And I wanted to be clear on how I would help them and what we would focus on helping them achieve. And then they were like, I gotta go. And I said, okay. And they said, well, so do we need to have a conversation? Still have that another conversation? And I said, no. They're like, what would be different than what we had right now? And I said, no, we don't need to have another conversation. I have everything that I need. I was offering it to you before, but we don't need to have it. I have everything I need. And if you'd like, I could send you a proposal. And they said, sure. And I sent them a proposal. And within probably 2 hours, they had enrolled in my offer. So I need you to be attuned to when that shift happens. And if you're saying, Althea, well, what should I pay attention to? Great question. That's actually something I help my clients with. And one way is when they're saying things like, I could use your help, or I wasn't ready to hire you before, or I'm looking for someone to help me years ago. I can't tell you how many times I would be naive in coffee dates that I used to have, and the conversation would shift. And I would know something would be different, but I'd be like a deer in headlights, and I wouldn't know how to then lead this sales conversation. So I don't want you to be in that situation. I want you to be relaxed. I want you to be at ease, but I want you to be attuned to when conversations shift and you find yourself in a sales conversation that is out of order from your normal sales process. Make sense? So now I'd love to hear from you. What questions do you have on this subject? Share it in the comments below. And if you received insight, information, revelation from this video, give me a thumbs up, share it, and like it. Listen, it just came to me that one of the reasons you may not be fully walking out God's promise in your business is because maybe you are how I used to be. You are so afraid to ask for the business. You're so afraid to come off as salesy or pushy. You're so afraid that you might hear no, that when you find yourself in a sales conversation, you just freeze. And so you do nothing. I don't want you to continue to have that experience. I want you to have sales skills that you can use anywhere when the time is right. So if that is you, if you've said, gosh, Althea, I found myself in more situations than I'd like to admit, when I realized there was a shift and I was in a sales conversation, but I didn't know what to say. I didn't know how to say it. I didn't know when to say it. So I said nothing. And I ultimately did not enroll that client. And I want to learn how to do things differently. Then I want you to go to my website, thebestcareerforme.com, so we can have a conversation, because sales skills is the highest level of serving. And I know that you are called to serve. So you absolutely, without a doubt, have to have strong sales skills that you're comfortable using and that are natural and easy for you to use. So go to my website, thebestcareerforme.com, so we can have a conversation. Okay, until then, take care. Love you. God bless. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and hit the notification bell for more videos. Then click the TV to watch the next video. Don't forget to visit my website at thebestcareerforme.com to download your free report, How to Trust God More in Your Business. Until next time, God bless you.